Have you ever wondered?
Okay, we have a singer today with us, and I would like to ask a question that many people are wondering about it. How food and drinks actually have the power to influence the singer's performance, he or his voice, her voice, you know, the vocal cords and the performance.
Yeah.
There are many stories actually about that. In theory, scientists say that almost everything that you consume during the day will affect your final performance. Now, according to my own experience, the only thing I would really not recommend to singers is not to have a meal actually before the performance. Generally, only maybe a salad or something like that, even an hour before.
I would like to say something about this, but what if you are in a situation where you are starving and you have to actually fill your stomach with something in order you to feel strong at least? Because this will also affect your performance. If you are starving, you have seriously empty stomach, etc.
Yeah, of course,
So
I understand that.
It needs to be balanced, right?
It needs to be balanced, and if you actually are in a situation like this, I would recommend make a salad, but like a Caesar salad without the chicken, something really, really light, or fruits, not banana, not heavy ones.
Not solid ones, yeah.
Exactly. And if you feel actually, if you have a performance like, let's say in 20 minutes, you know, it starts in 20 minutes, if you feel that you can manage, you know, to pull the whole performance without eating anything before, I would, you know, suggest that. That would be better.
In breaks or something, you should definitely include some drinks, right?
Water.
Especially water, yeah.
Water is really
the best.
I see many singers that during the breaks they consume like isotonic drinks or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that this is really not so good, especially when it's containing carbohydrate.
Yeah, that is true actually. Me myself, many times before, you know, I have to go to work or something, I have to perform, and I feel like I don't have enough strength or something. I consume drinks like that. But the truth, you know, no, it doesn't affect your voice that much. If you drink only one, you know, at the beginning, it's okay. But you will eventually feel the need to drink water. If you drink water, there's no problem.
Okay, so I guess all this.
But water is essential.
And I guess alcohol is out of the question.
It should be, but
it should be.
All these so-called rock stars or whatever, we all seen them, you know, drink in the middle of the performance.
Smoke in the middle of
smoke, drink, whatever.
So everything's relative.
But maybe you refer to serious performance where your voice would be like the best. You have to make the best out of your voice, and when you make
well, in some concerts, like you said, some rock stars consume all this stuff on stage.
Maybe
yes,
but she refers these advices in contrast with different kind of performances. Solos, like where you have to perform classical repertoire, maybe, or things like that. In rock performances, maybe it doesn't affect so much.
Look, actually, the point of this conversation is my experience.
That's
what we.
That's the point.
That's the point. What we said is that okay, alcohol should be forbidden, but personally, sometimes I also prefer it. In
And
contrast,
you do consume it before?
during.
During.
Yeah, the best.
I'm not talking, of course, about. I'm either talking about a rock concert or if you have to work in a restaurant or in a bar, you know, where you sit with your guitar or with your piano. The situation there is very, very, very different because you have people that want to buy you a drink, you know, to show you.
Yeah,
and you do not have a choice.
Actually, it's
To
rude.
have a glass
it is
to
rude
to drink.
Yes, you don't have a choice to say no.
You don't have a choice. And I really prefer to drink alcohol than to drink a soda or a Coca-Cola, let's say, or a product like that, because that does affect your voice, your stomach actually. You know, and you need your stomach when you sing. You have to, you know, your diaphragm and everything. Let's not, you know, go into many details. But alcohol. Let me give you an example actually. Especially during the winter, you catch colds.
Okay.
You know, you have.
It's regular.
It's a regular situation, and it's, believe me, it's really, really bad for a singer.
Sore throat and stuff.
Sore throats, stuffed noses, anything, even the lightest.
Flus,
How can you perform in a situation
You
like
have
this?
to, if you work in a restaurant or in a bar, you know, you cannot. Maybe once, I remember once I had a really, really bad fever, really high fever. I could not go. If I went there, it would be a disaster. So, but only once. The second day, I still had a fever, but you know, I felt a bit better. Yeah, I took all, you know, everything, painkiller, everything, and I went because, you know, it's your obligation. You cannot avoid it.
About drinks, on this kind of situation, what? Warm drinks like hot chocolate and stuff like that, or not?
I don't think chocolate.
Chocolate, it might sound like a good idea, but it actually, not in your throat, but in your mouth.
They say it stuck so much, and you cannot extend all your movements.
It gets dry.
You cannot,
your mouth gets really dry. It does not affect your vocal cords. You can drink water after that, but it will not actually improve.
Yeah.
You know, the situation inside of
With chocolate, my old teacher used to be obsessed with. When I was going to vocal lessons, he was always reminding me, avoid chocolate.
Avoid the
chocolate glass at any cost.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. I will give you if you want after.
So what? Hot water?
Because he was very strict on this. Because he wanted from me to produce
better sound,
certain
the best sound that you could.
The best possible voice.
Certain tone, color, and, you know.
My vocal teacher always says to me not to drink orange juice, which actually, you know, it does not affect me. It you know, it just dries up your mouth a bit. You know, you drink water, but it really affects her. So, you know, teachers always gonna give you advice, but really, because they're afraid, you know.
Of course, it depends on you know, the person.
Of course.
You know, the whole.
Your body and how it reacts. You know, because I might now say that okay, I drink alcohol when not in great amount, of course, because you need to maintain a certain profile when you're singing.
You know, that's great, but we didn't mention something. When you drink orange juice or similar kind of products, there's another serious problem when you want to sing.
What?
You will have many burps.
Many?
Burps. No, this is horrible. How can you imagine yourself? I mean, being
I
on the
can.
stage or
I've
something?
been through that.
Okay, and you're gonna have all these, and you strictly need to hide them, right? So this is going to affect your voice.
How do you
anyway.
do it? How do you hide?
Ask her.
How do you?
Are you hiding it?
I am hiding it. You know, I started.
She closed the microphone. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I smile, you know, politely and look.
And then
Cough, of course. And also I've studied theater, you know, so I'm hiding
It helps.
It helps, you know, always helps. No, especially with soft drinks. That happens also.
Yeah.
With everything we've said already, with Coca-Cola and products like that. It is, it is but actually, what I wanted to say, because we talked about being sick, having a sore throat, etc. What do you do then? Personally, always before the performance, before I actually leave my house, I start with my warming up my vocal cords. Usually, I drink tea, warm tea. Green tea is the best, they say. But black tea, for me, it does its job. For others, no. Generally, they say that green tea is the best for your stomach and for your vocal, for everything. It is actually a medicine, you can say. Then, during the performance, if I feel not only when I'm sick, but when I feel that my throat is sore a bit, in pain, I've strained a bit, I've strained my vocal cords.
It helps a lot, the green tea.
Not green tea, because we're talking about alcohol. It is called rakomelo. That's how we call it in Greece. We're drinking a lot actually in Greece. It's very warm. It includes honey. So personally, it really helps me.
You've tried it yourself and you saw that really.
Exactly, it warms up my throat and everything.
Okay,
nice.
I guess that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Bye.